Hello, it's so good to see you. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to show you some things that I bought on a recent trip to Dollar Tree, which is a dollar store in my area. I do believe that they have them in other parts of the United States and Canada. So I'm going to show you a few of the things that I purchased at Dollar Tree, and they're not in any particular order. I only went in there to look for one thing and I came out with a bunch of stuff, which is usually the way it goes. Okay, the first item, and I have 3 sets of 2. I have some pot holders. Now these pot holders are made by Home Collection. They're 7 inches square, which means that they're 7 inches this way and 7 inches this way. And for $1, you get 2 pot holders, which I decided to buy these because all of my pot holders are mismatched and they're very old. And I just decided that I would like to have some that match. So I decided that I'm going to replace some of my pot holders with these quilted. See how they're quilted like that? These are red quilted pot holders. And they even have a little loop up at the top where you can hang them if you like. Actually, for me, I would just keep these right next to the stove. I have a little counter, like some counter space right next to my stove. And so like here's the edge of the counter, and then the stove is over here. I have a little space that's just perfect for a little stack of pot holders. And then over here on this side I have a little toaster oven, and this fits very neatly right in the middle space between the stove and the little toaster oven that I have over here. So I'm going to finally get rid of my old worn out pot holders, and none of them are the same. They've just come from all over the place. I'm going to replace all my old worn out pot holders with these pretty red quilted pot holders from Home Collection. Now at Dollar Tree, Home Collection makes a lot of different things. They had pot holders, kitchen towels, dishcloths, all kinds of things like that. I think they even had some vinyl tablecloths and a few kitchen utensils like spoons and things like that, like serving spoons, cheese graters, things like that. I think it's actually a Dollar Tree company. I could be wrong about that. It doesn't say Dollar Tree on the back. Some of the items like this that you purchase will actually state on the back that they were made for Dollar Tree. These don't say that. So I have 6 total. You see how nice and thick they are. And it's nice to have some that match. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see, they were hanging on a peg wall. A little peg wall on this little hook right here. And each set of 2 is hanging with a little white plastic hook. And then I'll cut these tags off right here because these just get in my way. So I'm very happy about that, to have new pot holders to replace my old ones for a total of $3 plus tax. Not bad at all. And while I was over there, I happened to see this. This item is a Betty Crocker grater. I call it a cheese grater just out of habit. A handheld grater. And the thing I like about it, a little special feature about this particular grater, is that there is a plastic container on the back that will catch the stuff that you grate. And usually I would grate cheese, maybe carrots, mostly cheese. And I really like the little container on the back. That's a unique feature. And then they have the handle here where you can hold on to it. It makes it a little more secure when you're grating carrots or cheese or whatever. So you can just set it on the counter like that. Just hold on to it. And then you grate whatever it is you want to grate. And then the pieces that are grated off go down in here. And then this just pops off when you're ready to remove it. It just pops right off. So I'm very pleased with this for only $1. It's a fantastic bargain. And it's made of plastic. Let's see. It's just molded plastic. And normally you don't think of Betty Crocker as making kitchen utensils, but they do. You know, of course, they also make things like cake mixes, cookie mixes, cupcake mixes, things like that. But it's nice that they also make things like this as well. I don't know if I'm sure they do. I haven't ever seen Betty Crocker kitchen implements in other stores. Mostly I see them in Dollar Tree. Oh, and they have on the back, I just saw this, a recipe for a ginger carrot cake. Wow. That sounds really simple too. It takes a tablespoon of Gold Medal all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup finely chopped crystallized ginger, 1 1/4 cups of Gold Medal all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 2 eggs, 1 1/2 cups of grated or finely shredded carrots. So this here, it says on here that this will grate cheese, chocolate, fruits, and vegetables. It doesn't tell you what else, it just gives you the ingredients. Maybe the ingredients are on the underside of this. Like when you take this off, it's on the back side of this piece right here. I guess I'll find out later. I probably won't make it though. My kids don't like carrot cake. I like it okay, but I don't want to have to eat it all by myself. So I have our little handheld grater, and I'm looking forward to trying this. I actually needed a grater yesterday morning. I was making scrambled eggs, and I like to put shredded cheese in my scrambled eggs and a little bit of milk, just like maybe a tablespoon or 2 of milk, depending on how many eggs I'm scrambling. And I realized that I don't have a grater. I looked everywhere. Normally I buy shredded cheese, but I was completely out of shredded cheese. And I thought, well, that's okay. I'll just take a block of cheese from the refrigerator and I'll just grate it. But then I realized I don't have a grater. So when my husband and I split up, I left everything like this behind so he wouldn't have to replace any of it. So then I realized I needed to buy a grater. And I happened to think about that while I was in Dollar Tree. And I saw this one and I thought that was a really good idea. So you don't end up with the shredded stuff all over. Normally I would just put a plate. Like I would take the shredder and set it on a plate and then shred it. But this is pretty cool too. So I'm going to try that out. Now the next item is potentially noisy. I'm going to handle it very carefully. I'm going to try not to make a lot of noise with it. It can be very loud. But I did buy it and I wanted to show it to you. But I'm going to hold it very still horizontally. But if it makes noise, I'm sorry. Look at this. I got this for my younger son. He wasn't with me, but I wanted to show it to him. We were watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the one with Gene Wilder in it. He had never seen it, and they were talking about everlasting gobstoppers. And my son asked me if that was a real thing, and I found out that he had never seen these before. So I said, yeah, they're real. And I said, I'll try to find you some, and I'll show you. And they had these at Dollar Tree, everlasting gobstoppers. Of course, these are much smaller than the ones in the movie, and they're not shaped the same. But they're jawbreakers that change colors and flavors. It's a 5-ounce box. It was $1. But if you tilt it at all, they make loud noise because all the gobstoppers in there rattle around and bump into each other. And it's very noisy, so I don't want to do that. I want to just keep it like it is. So I'm going to give him some gobstoppers so he can try them. And we'll I'll share them. My two kids and me. So these are everlasting gobstoppers made by Wonka, Willy Wonka. So I'm going to move these very carefully. Okay, what do we have next? Well, the next item is for my car. Look at this. It's kind of hard to see, but it's very, very soft. It's like a stuffed animal. This is made by a company that, if you go into Dollar Tree and you look at anything for the car, like buckets or scrub brushes or sponges for washing your car, most of the time you'll see that they were made by Driver's Choice. And that's who made this, Driver's Choice. And that's usually the car on the front. It is a super soft microfiber cloth, 16 inches by 24 inches. It's very large. I'll show you the underside of it. See, now this is just like a basic towel, but it is very, very soft. It's almost it's like plush. It's like a stuffed animal, like I said. And the underside is not quite as furry looking as this top, but it is still very, very soft. And I bought this to dry my car with after I wash it. I do all the washing and cleaning and vacuuming of my car. I don't pay someone to do that. I can do it myself. And that way it's done the way I want it to be done. So I'm always buying microfiber cloths and other things to clean my car with, because I like to keep it nice and clean. It's not a new car, but I like to keep it nice inside and out. And it really needs a wash to be washed right now. In fact, when I finish this video, that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go clean my car, and I'm going to try this super soft microfiber cloth to dry the outside. I always dry it off after I wash it, so the water doesn't, it doesn't leave water spots all over your car. So it's very large. You can see it is so incredibly soft. So I'm curious to see how absorbent it will be. I wouldn't use this to actually wash it. I would just use it to dry the car. So I'm really, really looking forward to trying it. Look at that. It's so soft. I wish you could feel this. It's so incredibly soft. And again, this was made by Driver's Choice. Super soft microfiber cloth. 16 inches by 24 inches. I've never actually seen one at Dollar Tree like this, which is why I bought it. Normally they just have the standard, microfiber cloths. But this one is a little different. You can see it has stitching around the edges. It has a white stitch that goes all the way around all the edges. So it's very nice. So I'm going to try that later today. And then, of course, to go along with that, I bought some of these. And this is also by Driver's Choice. It is a package of 2 microfiber cleaning towels. A yellow one and a blue one. And they're swirled together. See? Here's the edge right here. And I like to keep these in my trunk. And I use these sometimes to clean the rims, to clean the wheels. Because, they get that brake dust and stuff all over them and it makes them look bad. So I will wash it, and then I use these to clean down in the nooks and crannies of the wheels to get all that yucky stuff out. These are 14 inches by 16 inches, super absorbent, reusable, and you can use them wet or dry. Let's see, again, we have the same red car. And usually I will save these up after I use them, and I'll wash them all together. I'll save up 5 or 6 and then wash them together. I don't wash them with my other stuff because I'm always afraid I might have some grease or something on there that I don't want to get all over my clothes. So I'll wash these separately with any other cleaning rags I may have lying around that need to be washed. So I just have 2 little towels. I not bad for $1. Okay, and the next item is different. This is LA Colors Lip Gloss Lipstick, and it's a duo. And the color is BLC823 Flushed. And they say it's new. Duo moisturizes lips with color and high shine. So you start with the lipstick, which is kind of a dark fuchsia color. And then on this side we have the lip gloss, which is also a fuchsia color. So I thought I would give it a try. I don't really have any lipstick exactly that color, so I thought I would try it. I don't normally wear lipstick like in my everyday life, but sometimes I wear them in my videos, as you may have noticed. But in my everyday life, I don't normally wear lipstick. Sometimes I'll wear a tinted lip gloss, but that's about it. So this is from LA Colors. And they have a lot of LA Colors makeup at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to try this pretty soon and see how I like it. And this next item I bought to do a video with. I've never seen these before. These are from Crown Jewels. CROWNJEWLZ. These are coloring sticky notes in a geometric pattern. I have never seen any like this before, and it looks like maybe they have some other designs, like maybe paisley or floral. You can see inside this plastic packet we have this, we have some sticky notes all stuck together, and they are literally called sticky notes because Post-it notes is trademarked, and they cannot use the phrase Post-it notes. Not without getting in trouble and having to hire lawyers, and no one wants to do that. So these are little coloring notepads, and you can color them all different kinds of colors. You can see here you could do all kinds of things with this. So I thought maybe I would color a couple of these in a video sometime soon. So it's really cute, and then you can use them just as regular sticky notes. So they're very small. You can see how detailed and intricate they are. It takes someone with a definite eye for detail and patience to color something so small. But I think I'm going to give it a try. So that was one thing. And I have something kind of similar. I was walking by the cards and I saw these. They are invitations to a kid's birthday party. And these are also for a video. I had to buy some birthday party invitations, but while I was there, I picked these up, and I thought I would use these in a video where I will fill these out. And yeah, just basically a video of me writing and maybe talking a little bit, handling the cards and the envelopes and the paper sounds and the writing, and then of course the writing sounds. But it's really cute though. It says, a birthday party. Here's the scoop. For date, time, place, RSVP. We have these little ice cream cones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just got 2 packs of 6. So I have 12 total. And then of course I can fill out the envelopes on the back. So it would just be mainly paper sounds, writing sounds. You can see me write. Just little stuff like that. A very simple little video. But in my experience, when it comes to being triggered for ASMR myself, I find that simple things are often the best triggers. Some videos to me, and this is just my opinion, some videos are a little too polished. They're a little too elaborate or something. I don't know. It's not simple, and it kind of messes it up for me. I like just very simple things. My everyday triggers usually come from very simple things. So that's what I try to do in a lot of my videos. I just like to keep it simple, very basic. Nothing fancy. this is my next item. And if you have pets, you know why I bought this. And I buy these quite often. This is from Essentials. This is an extra sticky lint roller. And the way it works, there are pieces of adhesive in here, and the adhesive is on the outside. And you take off the cover, and it exposes the adhesive all the way around, and you see it spins. And you roll it on your clothes or your furniture, whatever has pet hair on it, or just lint. I mean, it's made for lint, but I use it for cat hair because I have 2 cats. And I vacuum and dust and try my best to keep the cat hair away, but they both love to rub up against my leg. You know, they walk by and just rub on me, and I brush them and try to keep the hair at bay. But sometimes I get to work and find that I have cat hair on my pants or my skirt or whatever. And I like to keep a lint roller in my desk drawer so I can, you know, quickly take it and run it over my pants or my skirt or whatever I'm wearing and get the lint off, or get the cat hair off so I don't walk around with cat hair all over me. Or sometimes it gets on my jacket or something like that. So it's really just for the cat hair. I keep them at home too, but the one I had at work has run out, you know, after a while. So you peel away the adhesive one layer at a time to expose the adhesive all the way around, and when it gets to where it doesn't stick anymore, you can peel that layer off and there's another layer beneath it. I like this one because it's extra sticky, 25% more adhesive, ideal for pet hair, lint, and dust. By Essentials. It has this little green handle that turns like that, very simple. And, you know, for $1, this will last me quite a while. I think $1 is a very reasonable price. And then when it runs out, I just get another one. So this will be put to good use at work. Speaking of cats, I bought this cat toy. It has a tag that I'll trim off. And I guess it's supposed to look like a leopard print rat with a raccoon tail or something. I'm not really sure. It's just this cat toy. It has a little rattle in there. I like the ones better with the bell, but they didn't have any like that. We have this toy here that is very similar to this one. Only it didn't have this long tail. And it had a little jingle bell right at his butt. And the cats played with it so much they completely destroyed that thing. It is totally shredded, but miraculously the jingle bell is still hanging on. The rest of the toy is just totally shredded. So it's very soft and plushy. And it has like a leopard print to it. And it makes a little bit of a rattle, not much, just a little bit. So I'm going to let them try it and see if they like it. Sometimes when I buy cat toys, they're not interested at all. They would rather play with a twist tie that I dropped on the floor. It's crazy. And then I got this also. This is by Sargent's. These are for the cats as well. They love these. I've bought these before. They love these shiny little puff balls. Oh, they play with them so much. These are called Crazy Claws Shiny Puffs. And you have sort of a teal blue one and a fuchsia one. They love these. Oh my goodness, it's so cute because they'll pick them up in their mouth and walk around with them kind of sticking out of their mouth. It is so funny. Yeah, they love these. Pom Poms cat toys. For the kitty that likes to toss, swat, and pounce, these lightweight toys are uniquely designed to attract your cat for hours of entertainment. And they do. They love these so much. So, I know for sure they'll play with these. So these are definitely guaranteed to be a hit. This one could go either way. They may play with it, they may not. but they spent the majority of their morning playing with a twist tie that I dropped on the floor in the kitchen. They fought over it. I mean, they were both trying to get it. It was so funny. They played with that for probably close to an hour. So crazy. Okay. This is not a fun item, but I bought it anyway. It's a tiny bottle of Lysol toilet cleaner. It is Lysol Clean and Fresh. And I like it because it has a cling gel. It's a thick formula. It's not super watery. And I actually meant to buy this when I was at Walmart yesterday and forgot. So I went ahead and got it so I could do some cleaning in the bathrooms. And I wanted to do that while I was at it. So it's country scent. They all kind of smell the same to me. They just smell like toilet cleaner. They're not really all that different. So yeah. It's really a better deal to not buy stuff like this at Dollar Tree sometimes. You can get a much larger bottle at Walmart for not much more than I paid for this, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I needed some and didn't feel like going back to Walmart, so I got it. Now this item I am going to use in a video that I'm going to do either tonight or one night this week. Check it out. It's a wine glass. And it says promoted to cougar. And I'm going to use this for my Gold Digger roleplay, that character. I have several ideas for her, some things that I would like for her to do. And I think I will have her use this in a video coming up. Either today or one night this week. So you see, it's just it's a glass. It's made of glass. It's not plastic. It wobbles a little bit though. I'm not crazy about that. The bottom is not completely flat. It's a little wobbly. But this is the only one they had. So I went ahead and bought it. So we're going to try that. We're going to have our Gold Digger use this. When I make those videos, what she's drinking is not actually champagne or white wine. It's actually diluted Pepsi. It tastes terrible. But I don't have any champagne or wine, so I just use what I have. So anyway, I'm going to let her try this and see how that goes. Now this item is not what you may think it's for. This is a mesh strainer set. You get 2 pieces, and it's from Cooking Concepts. This one is very small. You can see how little that is. This one is bigger. I bought it for this one right here. On the back you can see that it's concave. And this one I don't actually need. I bought it for this one right here. And what I do with it, I don't use it for cooking at all. I use this in my shower, and I have the drain in my shower. It's not the kind where you can actually remove. There's no stopper. It has a stopper that you turn and it goes down in there, but you can't ever completely pull it off, so it's always kind of sticking up over the drain. I take this and I put it face down, just like this, over that stopper that doesn't ever come out. I put it face down over the stopper so that the stopper is inside this part that's raised up, right here. And it catches most of my hair. My hair is very fine, but I have a lot of it. And every time I wash my hair, I lose a lot of hair, even though I brush it before I wash it. And this traps most of the hair so it doesn't go down and clog the drain. It traps it right around here, this part. This part. And then after my shower, I just pull this off the drain, and then I can get the hair off. I let it dry first. It's easier to remove, and it's less disgusting than trying to remove wet, soapy hair off here. But if you have hair, if you worry about hair clogging your drain, but you have one of those stoppers that doesn't come completely out, you might want to give this a try. Now, it doesn't catch all of the hair, but it catches a great deal of it. I don't have to snake the drain anywhere near as much now that I'm using this. And yes, I do unclog my own drains. I'm a very handy person sometimes. So this cuts down on the frequency at which I have to unclog my shower drain, which is truly gross if you've ever done it. I want to do it as infrequently as possible. So this definitely helps. And if it gets really rusty or yucky, you can clean it, like you can soak it in some bleach, or you can just do like I did and buy another one. It's only $1. I don't mind spending $1 for it. It's definitely worth it. Now the last item is not interesting at all. I'm sorry. It's very anticlimactic. I bought two 9-volt batteries. These are by Sunbeam, and it's ideal for low drain devices. Super heavy duty. And I use these in my smoke alarms. And I just replaced the batteries in all the smoke alarms, and I needed some more batteries. I used up all the ones I had. So these are actually going to go in my extra battery drawer. And I've been using Sunbeam batteries for a long time, and they really seem to work great. I can't tell that they run dead any faster than the others, but you know, I guess you can debate that, but I'm fine with it. But I get 2 for $1, which is a really good deal. So that is my last item. And I think I got some good stuff. And I hope that I can use some of these items in some videos very soon. I'm definitely going to do that, if at all possible. Thank you so much for coming and watching my video. And I hope to see you again really soon. And if you have a Dollar Tree in your area, you've never checked it out, you should go check it out. You might find some really good things in there that you can use. But thank you so much for coming and watching